Novak Djokovic silences Shanghai Masters reporter with ice-cold response during press conference. Valentin Vasserot, who arrived in Shanghai as an alternate and wasn't even sure he'd get to play qualifying, just pulled off the biggest win of his life. In Saturday's semi-finals, the world number 204 stunned four-time champion Novak Djokovic 6-3, 6-4 to book his place in the Rolex Shanghai Masters final. The 26-year-old Monégasque delivered a composed, fearless performance from start to finish, making the world number 5 look uncharacteristically unsettled. Djokovic, who appeared to be dealing with a worsening hip issue as the first set wore on, simply couldn't find his rhythm. Just hours ago, the tennis letter took to X to share Novak Djokovic's icy response during his press conference. After the match, a reporter asked him, "How do you feel after this match? How much did you risk to continue? And can I just ask you, maybe next week you will just rest or you think to go to Arabia?" That's when Djokovic's tone turned businesslike, as he chose to congratulate his opponent over discussing his form. Instead of addressing his own performance, Djokovic shifted the spotlight. "I want to congratulate Valentin for reaching his first Masters final," he said. "Going from qualifications, it's an amazing story. I told him at the net that he's had an amazing tournament, but more so his attitude is very good, and his game was amazing as well. So it's all about him. I wish him all the best in the finals, and the better player won today." A clearly struggling Djokovic received multiple medical treatments and even threw up courtside days before, but refused to retire, fighting through 2 sets despite looking far from his best. After the match, however, the Serbian star chose not to comment on his physical struggles, remaining silent about the injury that seemed to hamper him throughout. On the other side of the net, Valentin Vasserot's improbable dream run continues, as the 26-year-old will now face either his cousin, fellow Frenchman Arthur Rinderknecht, or number 16 seed Daniil Medvedev in Sunday's final. But when a journalist followed up with, "Can you talk about your physical condition?" Djokovic cut it short with a sharp, "No. Next question, please." This is a developing story, but when a journalist followed up with, "Can you talk about your physical condition?" Djokovic cut it short with a sharp, "No. Next question, please." This is a developing story, but when a journalist followed up with, "Can you talk about your physical condition?" Djokovic cut it short with a sharp, "No. Next question, please." This is a developing story,